welcome back to my channel. Today I will be updating my treasure quest card mini binder, my inventory sheet binders, and my diamond painting inventory on my spreadsheet. Now, I need your guys' help with this type of video. I need you to tell me which part you prefer to see. So right now I have you guys in an overhead angle, which means you'll be able to see the treasure quest cards and the inventory sheets, but you will not be able to see my diamond painting inventory. Or would you prefer I angle the camera at my computer and you can see me edit my inventory spreadsheet? So definitely let me know in the comments which you prefer. I do have other videos like this, and I also have, I think I might have 2 videos dedicated to my inventory in a Google Sheet. So if that's something that you guys are interested in, there is a video on the channel. I will try to remember to link that in the description box. If I forget, feel free to leave a comment and I will hunt it down for you guys. So for this video, if you wanted to organize your diamond painting goodies like I do, you will need a little mini binder. This is where I store all of my treasure quest cards from Diamond Art Club. My half binders are from Amazon. Now, whenever I do this video, I do like to give credit to Lindsay from Emeralds and Fairy Lights. She is the first person that I saw use these mini binders for the old school Diamond Art Club sticker sheets. So, you know, I always want to give credit if I can. I have had my inventory sheets in here for years at this point. It is the best way that I have personally found to store them. I love that I can just flick through and I know exactly what I have in my stash. So this is, in my opinion, the best way to store the inventory sheets, and shout out to Lindsay for that idea. I also have some extra page protectors. These are 5.5 by 8.5 inch. I get mine from Amazon. I have all of this stuff linked in my Amazon storefront if you are interested. If not, you can just put in to like the Amazon search bar. I just put in half binder and, you know, half size sheet protectors, and these will come up. But just so you know, they are a 5.5 inch by an 8.5 inch. I also have a paper cutter, which you really don't need for the, well, not really. You do not need for the newer size of Diamond Art Club inventory sheets. So the little book thing that we have here. But if you wanted to go back and do all of your old Diamond Art Club sticker sheets, you will need to cut just a tiny bit off the side so they'll fit into the sheet protectors. They're perfect height-wise, but they're just a little bit wider than these sheet protectors. So you will need to just do a really small trim. I wouldn't even say it's like a full inch, maybe like a half inch that you need to take off width-wise. So I have this little zipper pouch here that I got in a diamond painting order. I cannot remember. Maybe Diamond Painting Shop? I can't remember where I got this from. But I keep all of my sticker sheets in here, and then every couple of months we will sit down and we will do this video together. And with November coming up and Black Friday sales, I thought probably in my best interest to do this before then so I can start from scratch. So the first thing I like to do is separate out the treasure quest cards and the, oh, what are these? Oh, warranty things from ArtDot. Okay. So separate out the treasure quest cards and the inventory sheets. Now, these binders, inside of them is just Diamond Art Club, but I do use the like front pouches for other brand sticker sheets. So the front of this one has some Dreamerdesigns. So I'm just going to slide these ones. Actually, you know what? Don't do that yet, Laura, because you're going to need the measurements for your inventory. I'm getting ahead of myself, so hold on. Okay, let's sort out the treasure quest cards by color. I fear, oh, I do have a silver. Most of these are bronze, I believe. Yes, all but one, in fact, are bronze. So, how did I do this? It's been a long time since okay, so I have these in alphabetical order by color. So, Erica the Goober, Peggy Collins, Marilyn, Jeremiah, Peggy Collins. Okay. And then my lone silver is a Lyubka. I can never say her name properly. Okay, so Peggy Collins is gonna go backwards like this. And then, if you were curious, I only have 2 silver cards. So Christmas Tree Angel and Rolo the Ragdoll Cat are my only silvers. And then I have a couple of gold. So Otter Friends by Erica the Goober, Christmas Drink by Mrs. Butter D, and Cheetah are my gold ones. And then I think I have 1 black, which is Zayana by Micah Jelena. All right, so I'm gonna have to pull some of these from the back here. And I'm gonna see if I can fit things in here. Okay, so Disney. So I have so many. Do I really want to filter through all of these, or do I just want to put the new ones in the back for now? Because I have so many bronze cards. Okay, well, the Jeremiahs can go together. So the Witch's Kitty Brew and the Witch's Black Cat. By the way, these ones are built to be front to back. So there's actually 2 pockets so that your cards aren't scratching up against each other. Obviously, these are diamond painting cards, but if you do collect like gaming cards or, I don't know, baseball cards or something like that, it is a cool feature that they have. So let me try to get these just like artist with like artist. So this one would go Holly Jolly Christmas Cat, Jet in the Pumpkin Patch. I know I'm going to have another Erica the Goober at some point. So I feel like I might just stick the Erica the Goober in the middle. Okay, hold on. So this one would go here. So Dominic Davidson. Maybe I'll put the Disney one with my Dominic Davison. Yeah, that works. Okay, so let's put, it's not going to be in perfect alphabetical order, but I think that's fine. So Disney with Disney, and then we'll do Donna Gelsinger and Dominic Davidson together. Let's open this up. Okay. And then, sorry, I'm off screen. Jeremiah, I have many, many Rita Cunhas. And here's all my Peggies. So, again, the kits aren't going to be in alphabetical order, but at least the artist will be. Actually, can I make that work? Peggy Collins, yes, I can put this here. Okay. Asia Trier. Annie. Eau Claire. Okay, so Asia Trier would go first anyway, so I'll just have an extra right at the start here. That didn't work out in my favor, did it? I love this little binder, but I do sometimes wonder if I need something larger. Oh, I didn't realize I had two from this artist. Kayomi Harai. I hope I'm saying that correctly. I have Kitty B Cup, and now I have Lazy Morning Sloth. So Lazy goes before Kitty. So I will put this ahead of this, and I'll have an empty spot, which is nice. So then we have HIJKLM. We're going to have Marilyn Kazanov. I'm going to put her in front of her other ones. And then I'm going to swip swap. Swip swap? I'm going to swip swap. So it'll go Pisces. And before that will be Libra. Okay. Jeremiah was not a bullfrog. H-I-J. Okay, Jen. Oh, perfect. This works. So Jeremiah Kettner will go there. And then all we have left is Rita Konya. And I think I will... I just know myself. I'm fairly confident I will have more Aria illustration / Rita Konya kits in the future. So I'm going to leave a blank spot for another one of her cards. So that's my Treasure Quest card binder up to date. Now I need to get these back in here. Out of all these cards, I still do not have the right combination to redeem anything just yet. So maybe someday I will get lucky enough to do that. All right, so next up is going to be updating my inventory. So let me actually change the camera angle and I'll come back to you guys in a second. All right, I know the background isn't so nice, but this is my inventory. If you've never seen it before, I have a very old, at this point, spreadsheet. I've been using this spreadsheet since 2021, I think, and I have not done any of the upgrades. I do work in IT, so I'm very proficient in Google Sheets, but sometimes it's very nice to just have a super basic ass spreadsheet, and that's what this is. So I have everything color-coded. The shops that I have are color-coded, and then the shape of the diamond painting is color-coded. If it's a current whip or completed in a year is color-coded, and then each year has a color as well. So I have since changed this a little bit. I have taken out kits that I completed in 2021, 22, 23, blah, blah, blah. I used to keep them all, so any kit that I have finished was grayed out with each year's color. I don't do that anymore. I currently have the kits that I've completed in 2025 are obviously still listed within my inventory, but what I ended up doing is I moved everything over by year. So these are all the kits that I finished in 2024. These are the kits that I finished in 2023. These are the kits that I finished in 2022, which was my biggest diamond painting year, if I remember correctly. And then 2021 is also listed. So the first thing that we have here to update is ArtDot. And it looks like I actually already put these in, which does make sense because I did work on one of them. So the other ArtDot in my stash right now is, what is this called? Warm in the Sun. So I do have a sticker sheet for that one. Next, we have two Dreamer Designs. These are the ones that came in my mystery box, if you saw that unboxing. So I'm going to go to my Dreamer Designs tab, and you can see here most of my stash from Dreamer Designs is Curtis Rekovich, and one of the kits that I got in the mystery box is also a Curtis Rekovich. So I do not keep the kits in alphabetical order. I do keep the artists in alphabetical order by first name, which I know is weird. I say that every time. I don't know why, but when I first made this inventory, I went by first name. So it's just how I've kept it. That is how my sticker sheets are. Everything is alphabetical by first name. And I'm just going to add this one in. So we're going to merge the box. We're going to merge this box. We're going to merge this box. Oops. Oops. Okay, so this is Goldilocks. It is a Curtis. It is a 60 by 80. And this one is a round. I really need to go through and I need to edit my drop downs to auto populate the color. I've just been way too lazy to do that. So that's what's going on there. So we have Goldilocks, and then I'm going to add another row here, which is going to be Halloween Party. I'm bummed I didn't get to this one this year. I know some of you, when you saw the unboxing, you were looking forward to this one. And I don't like to be the person who's like, I need to do this right away. But sometimes in your brain, you're like, I need to do this right away. And I was tempted by this one, but I did not. And it will be in my stash for next year. So if you're interested in seeing this one next Halloween, please let me know. And I will add it to the list. It's already on the list, but I'm definitely easily swayed. So if you guys feel strongly, I will probably want to, I was going to say please you, but that's kind of a funny way to word that. So appease you, I guess maybe would be a better way to say that. Okay, Maryline, Jeremiah. We have a Disney and an Asia Trier. Okay. So let's do A, B, C, D, E. Actually, no. Disney, Erica, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, oh wait, H-I-J, I swear I'm better at my alphabet than this. H-I-J-K-L, M-N-O-P, Q-R-S. Funny story on that. I'm gonna like go off script here for a moment. There's actually no script, just so you know. But as I've mentioned many a time, I do work in IT, and I remember we were distributing laptops to teachers a couple of years ago, and one of the teachers walked in and I was like, oh, what's your name again? Like, we have a lot of teachers, so sometimes it can be hard to keep everybody straight. And she told me her name, and I was like, oh, I work with a bunch of men, okay? Sorry if there's any men watching here, but I was like, oh my gosh, they messed up my alphabetical order because I couldn't find her laptop. And she was like, you know how to do that? And I was like, I'm sorry? Like, I know how to do what now? And she's like, you know alphabetical order? And I was like, yeah. She's like, oh, that's so impressive. And I was like, excuse me? I was like so offended by that. Maybe I shouldn't have been, but I was like, yeah, I know alphabetical order. And she was like, well, how old are you? And I was like, I don't remember. It was a few years ago. So maybe I was like 29, turning 30. And she was like, oh my God, you don't look that old. I didn't realize they taught alphabetical order when you were in school. And I was like, what? It was so stupid, but I was so offended by that. I mean, I guess she thought I was young, so like cool, but also you're a teacher. Maybe don't insult people. Oh my God. I was so upset. And the next time my boss came in and I was like, you're not gonna believe this story. I was like so salty about it. All right, Berlioz is from Disney. Oh, come on. You're not going to populate Disney? I do keep my inventory in centimeters. I know some people are starting to move to Oh shoot, dang it, I forgot to do something. I know some people are starting to move to inches. I can't do it. I don't know why. I just can't do it. I do like to note in my inventory when something is a sneak peek, which is what I forgot to do before. That's just for like my record keeping purposes, and if I wanted to, you know, destash at some point, I want to know that it was something that I was sent from a company. So I do like to note when something is a sneak peek, and that is what I forgot to do. I have done 3 Erica the Goobers Happy Place this year. Oh my gosh, I spelt her name wrong. Erica, I'm so sorry. Hold on, I need to change this. I didn't realize I had her in here as a C. She's an Erica with a K. Okay, this one is a 55.6 by 70.7. She is a round. I will be working on this one in November, and I cannot wait. She is so cute. I purchased that one myself. And then we have Jeremiah Kettner. I'm actually going to insert 2 rows, and we will merge horizontally, merge horizontally. I should have a computer mouse here, but I do not. Okay, now one of these I bought, and one of them was sent to me. So the Witch's Black Cat was sent to me as a sneak peek. Witch is black. Really? Jeremiah. This one is a 55.6 by 70.7, and this one is a round. One of my favorite things about, I mean, I love Jeremiah Kettner's artwork, don't get me wrong, but I love that a lot of his kits come out in round drills. I only have 1 square kit from Jeremiah Kettner. So this is the Witch Kitty Brew. Another Jeremiah Kettner. This one is a 50.6 by 70.7. And this one is also a round. So the first one that I put in here was a sneak peek. Okay, next up we have Lazy Morning Sloth. This one's really cute. I've actually never done a sloth diamond painting, so on the radar for next year. I think that would be a fun one to check off. I think it would be so fun if somebody put together, like, I know there's been different types of events of like I Spy or, you know, themed events, but I think it would be so fun to do like over your career, if you will, of diamond painting. You know, have you done a diamond painting of these animals or something like that? I don't know. I think that could be fun. This one is KA. Oh, she's already there. And we have a 75.9 by 55.6. This one is around, oops. This one is around, and this was also a sneak peek. Why can't I type today, guys? I've actually been having this problem at work lately too. I don't know, haven't been able to type. Okay, Christmas Tree Angel by Lyubka. I'm doing this one this year. I love it so much. This one was sent to me during the insert Christmas in July event, I think, or not event, but release, if I remember correctly. So this will be a sneak peek. This one is a square. and it's blue. This one is 55.8 by 78.7. LIU, and it is called Christmas Tree Angel, not to be confused with Angle. Okay, 2 from Marilyn Kazanov. These were also both sneak peeks. My first ever sneak peek was a Marilyn Kazanov. See, that's like I don't know, I like having fun little notes like that. It is exciting to me. So I have 2, so I'm going to insert 2 rows. I'm going to merge. We're going to merge. This would go a lot faster if I had an external mouse plugged in, but I was feeling a little lazy, so I did not do that. All right, hello, not Jello, hello. Beautiful. This one is, it's this one. Isn't it so cute? 42.8 by 42.8. I love that. And this one is a square. Change it to blue. This was not a snake peek, a sneak peek. And then Pisces Zodiac Kitty. I love that one. I think it's very cute. I like that Marilyn Kazanov's Zodiac series is like not super Zodiac. Like if you didn't know this was a Zodiac cat, you'd think it was just a cute cat with a goldfish. I really enjoy that. I think it's cute. 42.8 centimeters by 42.8. This one is also a square. And it was also a sneak peek. Oh my gosh. One of my favorites. I will be doing this year as well. It looks just like our cat Luna. This is a Peggy Collins. And I believe I have 2 Peggies here. Merge horizontally, merge horizontally, merge horizontally. I was so excited when I got this one as a sneak peek. So this is Holly Jolly Christmas Cat. This one is 55.6 centimeters by 55.6. And it is a round, which is fab. Why? Why do I keep doing this? Love this one. 75 colors in this little diamond painting. That one's going to be a lot of fun. And then from the Halloween release, we have Jet in the Pumpkin Patch. I bought this one myself. How could I not? Pumpkin Patch. Peggy Collins. This is also a 55.6. If you guys saw my kitten chat on Monday, I mentioned that I was between 2 kits to work on. I ended up choosing the Hannah Lynn, but this was the other guy in the running. I just felt like this had a little bit too much confetti in it for me to finish by the end of the month, which I know some people don't like when I put that kind of pressure on myself, which is totally fair, but I am just very much somebody who likes to finish my whips from month to month. I just don't like carrying things over, and I'm like that in many, many things in my life. It's not just diamond painting. I like to finish books by the end of the month. I like to, I just like to wrap things up each month. So the next one that I just put in is Cozy Autumn by Rita Konya. This one is a square. It is a 69 0.9 centimeter by 93.8. And this is another one that I did by myself. And then our last one is Tom from the Tom and Jerry release a couple of months ago. This one, it says WBEI, which, if I remember correctly, is Warner Brothers, right? So I do have a Warner Brother category down here because I have one of the Harry Potter kits left from the initial release. So I'm going to put that down here as Warner Brothers, but correct me if I'm wrong on that one. It's a 33 centimeter by 33. It's a round. This is another one that was in contention to be completed because it's so small, it's so color blocky, and it's very cute, but I didn't fit it in, so that's okay. I have already gone through and added in any of the new mini dazzle sets that I have added since my last update of the spreadsheet, which were the 5 sets that I shared in a recent unboxing. I did an unboxing just dedicated to the mini dazzles. So let me change the camera angle and I will pull the binders out and we'll put all these in sheet protectors and then we'll put them into the binders. Okay, so first up, easy enough, is the Dreamer Designs sticker sheets. These just slip right into the front of the binder here. I don't have a lot of the ones that have the larger sticker sheets. They're kind of new to my stash at least. But I have those there. And then I'm going to use the back cover of this one for my ArtDot sticker sheets. I do have another kit coming in from ArtDot, so this little sticker sheet will soon have a friend. And then in the front here, I have some Orloa. So what we need to do first is we need to put all of the Diamond Art Club sticker sheets into sheet protectors. So I like to fold mine this way. I don't remember how they come. I always fold them as soon as I get them. So I have the picture and the title of the kit facing outward. So let's just stuff all of these. So then we can just flip through and put them away in alphabetical order. So we have Erica the Goober. I am eventually going to need to do a couple of things here. I'm going to need to expand to a second binder, and I'm going to need to buy some more sheet protectors because I do reuse them as I finish kits, but clearly I bring in more diamond paintings that I finish no matter how hard I try. I do try to finish as many diamond paintings a month as I can, but it's still a battle. I have like the perfect amount of space in one of my drawers to keep 2 of these binders, which is why I've been so hesitant to stretch to a third, because I'm going to have to reorganize in order to have room for a 3rd binder. So I've been going as long as I can, but I do think I'm finally getting to the point where a 3rd binder is inevitable, as you guys are going to see here in a moment when I try to clip everything in. And actually, am I short? Wait, am I gonna have the perfect number of sheet protectors? Because that would be kind of fab. I think I am. Yes! I'm gonna have to put sheet protectors on my next Amazon order, I guess. Oh no, I have 1 extra. Nice. All right. So my first binder is this one. And this is A through L. Yes. So all my Abraham Hunters and my Chuck Pinsons and all of those are in this. Okay. QRST. So Siamese Night will go before Tabby Night. And then we'll we'll skip all the Chucks because there are a lot. I have done a flip through of these before if you're interested in seeing exactly what's in here. And I can definitely do another one in the future if that's something you guys are interested in. So Berlioz will go with Disney. And then we will go, okay, Dominic Davison, Donna Gelsinger, Eve Azette. Oh, I don't have any Ericas in here right now because I've done them all. This is the only Erica the Goober I have in my stash. I need to correct that. The one that she just came out with Diamond Club is so cute, but I did not purchase. It was a very difficult decision, but I did not purchase. Okay, the Witch's Black Cat and then the Witch Kitty would go here. Oops, sorry. I just hit you guys in the face. And then Kayomi, Hijkl. So Lazy Morning Sloth would go here. And then Liubka, I believe, ends. Yes, so it would go Christmas Tree Angel over Kitchen Cats. So that is binder number 1. Oops. Come on. And this is why I need to stretch to a third binder. There we go. And then second binder, we're going to skip all of my Mandys. There are a lot of them. And we're going to go right to Marilyn. These are all Mandy Manzanos. I do love Miss Mandy. Hello Beautiful will go first. And then it will go Libra, PQRSTU. It'll go Pisces and then under my umbrella. Skip all of these. We're going to find Miss Peggy. And it's going to go Holly Jolly, Christmas Cat, and then Jet in the Pumpkin Patch. And then the other ones, we will skip to Rita Konya. So it'll go Arctic Fox and then Cozy Autumn. And then at the very end, where the Warner Brothers are, it will go Tom. Is that right? No, this way. And there we go. We are completely up to date on inventory sheets, on treasure quest cards, and on my diamond painting inventory. So that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed doing a little bit of organizing with me. I think it's fun to kind of throw in some different types of video every once in a while, and I do enjoy organizing things. So if you also enjoy organizing and you implement any of these organizational tools, please let me know in the comments down below. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!